everybody. Well, it's Eleanor Grace here in London, ready to, and waiting actually, to take your calls here today. And what a lovely sunny day it is here in the UK. Best weather so far, sunniest day this year, just to have you know that. And we're now in the evening here at about 6 o'clock. And of course, in the US, you are in the afternoon. Now, I'm showing you here my quartz crystal ball. This one is amethyst, and I'll be using this during the readings today. And if you want to come on in, then, you know, after the show, just send in your requests, and it could be you next week live with me on the show. So clairvoyance, mediumship, and psychic messages are what we're all about here on the show here today. And we will be looking at some of those instances of angel spirit, mediumship, psychic development, all of those aspects, very, very important to kickstart your world. So here, have a look now into the crystal. This one is really powerful as it brings in upliftment, it brings in a sense of purpose, drive, economy, and health and well-being generally. So this is what we're going to be talking about today. GraceDestiny.com is my website. Do get across to there and do make some inquiries as to how you can get in touch with me. And also look on Facebook as well, because I will be there. Eleanor Grace Psychic Evenings. I'm there most weeks giving free messages as well. And I do have a large following as well from the US. So it's great that you can stay with me tomorrow at lunchtime, Psychic Lunch with Eleanor Grace. I will be giving you some free psychic messages then as well. So this is my amethyst crystal. I'm going to also show you as well my quartz crystal. I like to use this one because it's very clear. It shows a lot of those insecurities that are going to come up, and it shows as well everything that you want to see in the crystal. This is bright white with that hazily aquamarine color. You can see some citrine blobs as well that are here. So let's have a look now. We've got a caller on the line. Hello there. Hi, you're through to Eleanor Grace. Who am I speaking to?
My name is Blade.
Hello, Blade. Hi. Welcome to the show. All right, Blade, I've got my quartz crystal ball here, and I'm looking into this. It's aquamarine, beautiful shade for March. It is the gemstone for March as well. So, Blade, I'm just going to look to see exactly what is here. I feel you've lost your way a little bit recently. There's a lot of fog that I can see in the center of the ball here. It always indicates to me that you've got a little bit hazy in your direction in life, a little bit needs to be sorted out about what you want to do. It's not easy to make decisions, I know that, but you are at a crossroads now, and you need to understand that, Blade. You need to understand that very soon you've got to be going straight on, turning left or turning right, but you can't go back. So there's somebody in your past that you just really can't turn your attention to, and this is really keeping it real for you. Now, Blade, do you have a sister? Because I've got a girl standing next to you, very similar to you, and I just feel that this is a sisterly connection. Do you have a sister in your family that you're close to?
I don't have a sister, but my best friend Tessa, and they have a sister I've been talking to.
That's the sister then. That's what I'm connecting to. Are you really close to her, or does she want to ask your advice or something at the moment? Because I'm getting this really powerful message that always is there about the sister. Talk to the sister, talk to the sister. And that's why I asked you that question, because she's getting closer and closer to you. And that's a good thing. I mean, it really just means that you're on the same level, on the same wavelength at the moment, and likely to be sharing together a pathway that really just means you'll have a lot more to do with each other in the recent months, recent past, new months coming in. So this year looks to be very beneficial. Similar tastes and similar dynamic. Watch the men around you, though. I am seeing that. Just be careful about having your own opinion and taking your own advice and relying upon that far more so than maybe what this particular female says or what your friend says, what your friend's sister says. So I think that this also comes with being guarded. I think you've got to be a little bit guarded about what you're saying. Now, has there been a breakup here in your past, Blade? Because I'm getting this crossroads that says to me that you can't go back. Do you understand that? Is that connected to your relationship, Blade, here?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a sad time. I know that. I can feel the tears. I just want to, give you a big hug and, throw my arms around you and say, look, it's going to be okay. It will be. You don't need to be too downhearted or down spirited, even. Look, we're in 2022, we're through the pandemic, we've got lots behind us and so much for you to look forward to. So I'm going to take a couple of cards now. And I want to do that because I want to see who is there for you in the future, who we're looking at as your partner, who is right for you. Now, see my big cards here. These are my training cards, so I like to use these. Now, what have we got here? We've got just taking one or two cards out of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, this is you, Blade. You're looking at your creative opportunities. You are a clever woman, and you've also got a great business sense about you. There's a massive future ahead, Blade. There really is no need for you to think that you've lost in life. Sometimes when we think that we've hit a big problem, we say to ourselves, oh, I'm failing. I'm a massive failure. And you're not. You are not. This is a card of great success and fortitude. So you need here to be patient with yourself, to understand the ebbs and flows of life, and that this is one of those times that you have to stand still and make a decision that's about you, that's going to say to you, I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to look at what I really need to have. Do you have a little dog? I've got dogs around, small animals, small dogs. Yeah?
My dog is sitting next to me.
Ah, you're stroking the dog. I can feel this dog around you. Sweetheart, I just feel that that's what I want to say to you. You're such a sweetheart, and you really need to believe in yourself a little bit more. So we've got this Queen of Pentacles. That's you taking your initiative, stepping out into the future, wanting to make a difference. Clever woman. Remember that, clever woman, and you can do very well in business. Now, I just want to go along here and which one shall we go for? Let's have a look at this one. Okay, well, that tells you it's a Hanged Man. Just tells you you're going to have to wait. Little bit of a wait here. It's just inertia that is around you at the moment. Nothing is going to happen too soon. However, let's take another card here and let's see who this one is. Well, again, this is you thinking about the person in the past, thinking about the man that's turned his back, the person that really didn't give you what you needed. And that was sustainability. That was you sort of really feeling as though you weren't loved as much as you needed to be. I think there was a betrayal here. I'm sensing that there was somebody from his past that he had to go back to. Is that correct? Is that what he had to do?
Somewhat.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, good. Okay. Can see feel a little bit of weakness in your voice there. So that's you still there. You're still thinking about the past. However, look what we've got next. This is the Sun card, the best card in the tarot deck. So somebody's coming into your life very quickly, lifting up your spirits and really keeping you feeling um, very, very positive. So there's a positive element here to your life and also to your love life as well. Expansion. This is what this means here. It's Blade. It's all about you opening up your life and taking everything in your stride. Well, best of luck there, Blade. I do wish you every happiness because I think that you've got so much coming in. And we're going to have a look at another caller now and see exactly what we have for Samantha. And that is from, is it Mino? Samantha, hi. You're through to Eleanor Grace. How are you here today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good, good, great, great. Just hoping that I'm pronouncing everything properly because I don't quite know. Mino, that's what it is. Okay, Samantha, let's have a look at you, shall we? And really have a good concentrate onto your life. Now, first of all, I'm looking into the crystal. I'm this time I'm going to take a slightly different one. I've got lots of different crystal balls, but I feel with you that I need to have a look at this one. This is the pink crystal. And you can see it's a blush pink shade. And it tells me that we're all about romance. So let's just take a card as well and see what is happening in your life about your romantic situation. Oh, well, Samantha, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Wheel of Fortune will take you into unprecedented times and areas in your life that are going to actually make a big, big difference. What comes up must come down. I do feel as well that you are looking to take great advantage of your own life here and really put in that positive vibration. So let's have a look into the pink crystal. Very powerful energy that is coming from your heart. So it's pounding, pounding, pounding. I can almost feel your heartbeat here with the pink crystal ball. Very special times in love and romance are going to be entering into your life, Samantha, and you're feeling very happy, exuberant with happiness, and wanting to share that with the world and wanting to tell the world just how you feel. So this is a special time. May, very important month for you. I think this is a month of memories as well. So there's a loved one in spirit that wants to remind you of that month of May. So somebody must have passed, and I've got you being looked down upon. I feel that it must be a grandmother. I don't think that she's near enough in age to you to be a mother. So I'm going, is your grandmother passed over? What is the significance of the month of May for you, Samantha?
Oh, my dad was born in May.
Who was born?
My dad.
Your dad. And is he in spirit now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's with you today, and so is his mother. That's your grandmother. So this is where you've got this family connection coming in, and the month of May just being full of memories here for you as well, Samantha. And that, I think, is really significant. So let's see what we can see around your dad. I've got him sort of holding his hands. He's rubbing his hands a lot. So he was a very strong person. I can see that he's got big hands, big, strong hands. He's rubbing them a lot. He's making not, making gestures with his hands. He wants to connect to you so very, very strongly, Samantha, and he has a message, a gift for you. It's like there's a present that he wants to give to you. I feel, did he give you a car? What is it about a car? Are you getting a new car? Are you ordering one? There's something about a car here. What does that mean to you? Here, Samantha, please.
He had a van that I have no whereabouts on.
Okay, so um, are you driving now? Are you driving a car? What's the significance for you?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I'm just in bed.
I can't really hear you very well there. Okay, well, let's just move on. It's sending you a message about a car. So either he loved them or wants you to know that you're safe here, safe with a vehicle. So that's very important as well for you to know. Now, I'm just going to take some cards as well here around your dad because I'm also getting the initial B here. Very important, this initial. Remember, you've got the Wheel of Fortune as well. This is turning everything around for you and wanting you to just be very clear now about all of your options, Samantha. So the initial B, is that somebody close to you in your life right now? A man?
Um, he's my brother, Brad.
Brad. Okay. So are you close to him? Because I feel as though there's an energy shift or something that isn't working quite well. I feel that this is why you've got these messages coming in from spirit here today, from your dad and also your grandmother. The line is there. They're standing behind you. If you imagine that you're looking out to sea, you're sitting on a bench, you can see that wonderful horizon straight in front of you. And that represents your future. And he is behind you. And these hands, I've got him doing this, sort of holding his hands, warming them, as though there's a fire there and he wants to get lovely and warm. But the fire also represents creative energy for you. Brad, your brother, he's giving me that initial of B. So there's a message there. Hi, to it's come through to you live with mediumship through me today. And that is also connecting through to your brother. So the two of you need to reconcile some differences or just spend a little bit more time with each other. So do you see a lot of each other now, or is it one of those, don't know, sometimes we don't really stick together or keep in touch? What's the story there with you?
He moved to Wisconsin, so a different state, so we aren't really in touch at all.
Okay. I think that's what your dad wants to try and put right, really, is to say, do keep in touch, to get in touch and
Mm-hmm.
try and keep up that dialogue. I think he needs you. I think your brother needs you at the moment. Maybe it's just, look, share some of those moments, share some of those past memories, and perhaps, look at the month of May as a time when you can just gather each other together, even if it is just online, or, have a plan to
Mm-hmm.
make put down some new memories between the two of you for your family and going forward for your family. Do you have a little girl? I've got a little girl here.
My little sister.
Ah, okay. All right. Is she very little, or is that just how you view her? Sometimes we look at younger
Mm-hmm.
sisters as being very little, don't
Mm-hmm.
we? But they're not necessarily. So which one is she? Is she just, do you view her like that? Or is she just very little? Which one is that?
I view her like that.
Do you? I've got a little sister too, and I'm the same. I do the same thing. So in my mind, she's always very small, but actually she's not. She's a very big girl. Okay, you've got this card next, and this is around your sister. And I think that there's presents and memories as well, some special times that you will share. This is in July. So think about the time this summer in July. Arrange a special barbecue or outside event, party, some sort of celebration in July. And you will be realizing some of your dreams coming true as well. Back to the crystal. Just going to take this quartz crystal now because your dad is here, and I just feel that he's come a long way, and I want to see what we can see about him. He was quite a jolly character, wasn't he? And I've also got your grandmother here. Oh, she's a wise woman, very wise woman, but she was cold, a little bit cold at times, very protective of her family. So she came across, I think, as being a bit harsh, but actually she wasn't. I don't suppose you knew her that well. She's shaking her head. I don't think that she did. Who is Anne or Agnes? Agni. Who is that? Do you know who that is? Is that for you?
Nope.
Okay, that's probably for my next caller. They're coming in thick and fast and quite soon. I often get that spirit when they come into the room. So your dad, was he this lovely, jolly soul? Happy character, wasn't he?
Mhm.
Did he have a presence when he came into the room? Did everybody just stop and just look to see who he was and why he was there? Do you remember that about him?
Mhm.
Yeah?
No.
So why then, he's asking me, sort of, why then have you stopped? There's something that is either a project or a job or a business or something that you're learning, but is sort of encouraging you to carry on and saying, why have you stopped? Have you stopped doing something recently? Is that what he's referring to here? Do you feel as though you've lost some confidence here, Samantha?
I guess I didn't go to college
Ah,
recently.
are you planning on taking that up again? Are you? Because he's sort of saying, why have you stopped? You shouldn't. So I think that that's a message for you. It's a lovely one. And
Mhm.
it's covered with books and feathers as well. There's a lot of feathers here. They are a symbol of spirit being close, and also for you of your own psychic connections as well, your own psychic ability. I think you've got to consider that, which is important. Are you aware that you have dreams and spirit does come into your dreams? Are you aware of that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, remember things, write them down in your diary because they're very important for you to know that this is a gift that I think you have, and also a sort of fabulous way forward as well for you to really be saying, yeah, I've got a lot of changes that are ahead, and I want to make sure that they happen in the right way. Going to take some cards now as well for you, Samantha. So, with your own psychic ability here, which I think is developing, do you feel as though everything is easy? Does it come to you very easily in terms of your own experiences? Because I've got this Queen of Swords that is you. You are the queen. You've got the mental dexterity that you need to be able to
Yep.
understand those sort of psychic levels. So, are you actually studying psychic development, or are you just interested? Are you sort of really drawn to why you feel that things that are very much known to you, or perhaps spirit coming in? So you've got that today with your father being there the month of May, your brother Brad, and all of the elements that are around you here, which are very important for success. So Queen of Swords is for you. Let's have a look at what comes next. 10, the 10 of Pentacles. This is showing you there's a lot of money ahead. That's probably in the very near future. So I would say the next month or two, you're going to see a real burst of finances in your finances. You're going to see some elements that really do change your life. It's not just savings. You don't have to keep working hard. You can also enjoy some really strong, relevant bursts of excess money. So maybe there's a windfall for you. Perhaps you're going to get a gift of money, or something that is surprising that you weren't expecting. So this is abundance that's around you. Did you know that? So, really you need to connect to all of those psychic senses that you have got, and you need to connect as well in many different levels and in many different ways about how you are going to transform your life at this particular time. It is important that you're doing that, and it is a very significant way now of you being able to relax and just enjoy what life is going to give to you. I think that it's bringing you lots of pleasure, and I think it's bringing you a great deal of satisfaction as well. Are you moving? Because there's a key that I'm being shown here. Just looking at the crystal again, this is the quartz crystal with aquamarine. Certainly you will be by the water, by the sea even, very soon. I can see water lapping up against your feet, and that gives you new energy and empathy in your love life as well. So emotions are going to be powerful and strong, and that's a promise of a great deal of caring and affection in your life. So there we are, Samantha. I hope you've enjoyed your reading here with me. I'm Eleanor Grace, based in the UK. So you can get through to me on Facebook or through my website, which is Grace Destiny, if you want to know anything more. For the rest of you who are looking at my show and following me, just remember I'm an expert here on the crystal ball, and also involved in a lot of practices in the UK with events and psychic nights and psychic readings with my psychic team. So I'm going to say, get in touch as soon as you can, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.